Welcome to the Mix and Pick Pals. Hi, I am Dr. A, your host, and I am your crystal rock goddess. Welcome to the Mix and Pick Pals. Hi, I am Dr. A, your host, and I am your crystal rock goddess. The rock goddess, and we're in the place to be. Make sure you come on inside the crystal palace, take your shoes off, leave them by the door, stop at the crystal bar, grab your crystals and grab your libations, because over here we honor our ancestors. 5 ways to become a crystal. All you have to do is like, share, and subscribe. 2, all you have to do is type, and we call that what? The boom boom room. The 3rd way to become a crystal, all you have to do is listen, and we call the parlor room. The 4th way to become a crystal, all you have to do is after the show, don't leave your play around me. True player for real. Ask me, you know what I mean. All you got to do is outhouse gang up in this thing. And that's what we call our after show, okay? Now, 5th way to become a crystal, all you have to do is to make sure you join our membership. Hey y'all didn't think I was gonna come. Here I is. Here I is. Okay. Y'all know it's here I am. I'm just talking crazy, just being funny. Okay. Anyway, give me a second here. We're gonna go ahead and put the Jacksons up. We're gonna do a little video, okay? I know you all like when I do this. So what I decided to do, I'll start using this. That way I can make it larger for you all, because I know a lot of times y'all can't see it. So what I'm doing is working on having you all to see this, okay? So give me a second here. Let's share this video. Give me a second, okay? I'm going to work on some things here. I think I have a new perspective of being going live and stuff. So I'm gonna work on being a little bit more we'll see. I ain't gonna let me just say I'm just gonna work on some things, okay? Let's not say what I'm gonna work on. Okay. I did do it. So if you're part of a membership or you would like to be part of the membership, make sure you guys check me out over on the membership. What I did was, I think, what did we talk about? We talked about some crime situations. So if that be something you'd be interested in, we're going to talk about a lot of different things, but today we did some crime situations, some court hearings. We just kind of talked about it. I didn't go and get any of I just based it off of what I see, what I saw, and we kind of played some of the videos, and I put that up there for you, for people to see. So it wasn't like I did anything where the court records, because no, I didn't do that. Okay. But maybe after the court hearings are over with, we can kind of do a rundown on some of this stuff. We're going to be keeping up with a couple of cases. Now, am I going to read exactly what the court records say? More than likely, no, I'm not. Okay. I just want to do a little bit differently over here. I just want to kind of watch the what they show on court. If it's on court TV, we'll talk about it, or if they play it on the news, or if we get some information, then we'll talk about it. Okay. So I don't think it's going to be necessarily exclusive information, but we'll certainly check out some things, and we'll just talk about what we see on social media and different things like that. Since this is a mommy channel, but we're gonna not just do mommy stuff, okay? But right now we're gonna do mommy stuff on here, but over on the um membership, we're gonna talk other stuff, okay? That way, I could have that so I can be a little bit more freer, okay? But anyway, some of these topics, what like I said, I'm gonna do a video once a day. Excuse me, not once a day. That's a lot. I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna do a video once a week on the members only. That way it'll kind of give me time to do some research in between time. I think that would make more sense, right? So I can kind of do some research on certain things of what I'm going to discuss. If something pops up and I'm like, oh my God, we gotta talk about this, then I might do a live. I think that would make more sense. But that's certainly worth 99 cents, right, y'all? But anyway, let's continue. So I'm sure you've seen this float around. I have done some shorts on this. I did shorts on 3 things involving the Jacksons. I did the one video where Justin was going over to look like a child bride. Well, I don't know. Alleged child bride. She definitely looks younger than my 33-year-old. Okay. She looks like she's about like the age of one of my she just looks like she could be a granddaughter to me in her 20s, okay? Because I'm because I'm in my 50s, I'm 51, okay? So I'm just gonna be honest, she just definitely look young with his rebu, with his little wobble buddy butt. Girl. So we're gonna talk about that. And I did, like I said, I did that. Y'all can take that. It's in my shorts. Y'all can look at that. And then I also, when this news first broke, from just my 2 cents, because I think she was one of the first ones I saw do this. Okay. So I also did like the first current part of what she said. This is like a little snippet, right? As you can see, 3 minutes in, okay. And then I went to you know, that's pretty much all I did on the Jackson. So y'all can check that out. It's just little small shorts. But anyway, I'm going to start off because I don't want to go because I want y'all to look at the shorts, so I don't want to repeat what was said. Okay, so we're gonna start it from here.
What they crying? So I go to the back door, y'all, and it's four of them that are downstairs, just at the window, soggy diapers, looking hungry. I want to post that video as well because I'm not lying about that.
Oh my God, girl. What's her name? Mahogany. Mahogany. Now, I mean, don't get it twisted. Now, I do know people will lie on y'all. Y'all, we already know. We know people will lie on you. We know that. But girl, Mahogany, what is going on, girl? Now, it's not that serious. You could have a little guy come over to your house and make the children go to sleep. You don't have to leave these babies here. I'm not saying that this what it's for. Now, I did talk about a case where a woman basically left her children alone, and y'all go to my members only, subscribe to my members only, and you will see what I was talking about. But I'm telling you, I'm seeing that a lot lately. Okay, I would say within the last 4 year period, I've been seeing a lot of these mommies, and they were not all white. Okay, baby, they were some black ones. Okay, I've been seeing a lot of my sisters leaving these children at home alone by themselves, and they're not like 12, 13, 14, y'all, and that's not even cool if you're gonna go out of town. Now you come on now, if you're gonna go, but I'm talking like old, young. I'm talking about babies in Pampers. Now, if this is true, honey, um, honey, uh, Mahogany, I almost called you Mahalia Jackson, girl. But I could never call you that. But you know what I'm saying. You and Justin need to get y'all shiggity together. I don't know. Maybe she feels away because he's with this young little thing. Maybe she's going through some type of depression. I mean, I don't want to make excuses for somebody, but I mean, it could be something there. And if that is the case, girl, reach out to somebody and talk to somebody and get this under control. Because Justin, if you're not keeping up with these children, if you're not seeing what's happening with them and staying in touch with the mother, and you're too busy trying to chase skirts. See, let me just say this before we get started. Now, I know that if she is doing this, I know I'm not saying it's all on her, okay? And I'm not gonna say it's all on him, but they are a family, okay? That's what they tried to tell us in the beginning, which we already felt like they weren't gonna be together long. But let me say this also, Mr. Jackson, I am for real, okay? Hmm. Let me say this to you with your blubber butt, with your buffalo butt. Let me say this to you, your blubber. You know what I mean? Let me say this. What I'm gonna say this. No, I'm gonna say this to Mahogany. See, we kind of told you, we kind of alluded to you getting all these babies because when he was gonna leave you high and dry. See, we thought he was gonna leave you high and dry for a man, though. To be honest, I'm just gonna be honest with you, girl. I thought he was gonna more so leave you for a man. I didn't know it was gonna be for a woman. I thought it was gonna be for a man. Okay, I'm just being honest, and that's still a possibility. He might have a little, on the side. You know what I'm saying? He might have a little, eggplant on the side. I'm just saying we don't know that. How you doing, Mrs. Jones? How you doing? But yeah, I've been going live a lot today, y'all. How you doing, Teresa? Thumbs up the live. How you doing? Yes, girl, I am back again. Right back again. Girl, I'm trying to get this money, okay? I'm trying to get these numbers up. And hey, until I can I'm getting to a point. I'm trying to build, y'all. I'm trying to build this platform, and I'm going to learn a lot. Hopefully, I'm going to learn a lot more. I'm going to be a student of somebody. I'm trying to tell you, I'm going to be. I'm going to be a student, y'all. I'm telling you, I'm going to be a student of somebody. One of these young ladies, one of these big YouTubers is going to take me up under their wings, girl, and show me the way. Shoot, I'm trying to tell you, but I know what come with it because because I'm gonna be roasting something. Don't get on my bad side now. But let me tell you something. But I'm one of these big YouTuber girls is going to take me up under their wings. I'm telling y'all, because I need this money. Okay, I need because I got product that I can sell. I got product that can be sold, and by me having product that can be sold, guess what, y'all? Um, I'm gonna sell it. I'm a businesswoman, okay? Understand that now. Uh, and I got to get some things correct and right. You know what I'm saying? But I'm this is my first year in this particular business, and this I had to, you know, terminate the businesses in Louisville and move and have create the new one. So we're gonna say that this is my first year in business. We're gonna say for this particular uh ventures, okay? So, anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and start this over. We can start. We probably gonna start this platform over in a little while. We're gonna probably do some things. But anyway, y'all stand by and watch my growth, okay? Just appreciate my growth. I really appreciate y'all, okay? Let's work together. Let's build, okay?
These kids are at home by themselves. That's crazy. In the window. I'm like, I know she did not leave these kids at
Well,
home.
I didn't really see. Maybe hold on, y'all. Did y'all see anything? I really didn't see anything. I'm gonna be honest, okay? I didn't really see anything. Okay. Let's look a little bit. I'm gonna replay that, but let me make it larger. Okay. Let's make it larger here on here. Okay. Y'all give me a second. I'm gonna take me, y'all will still be able to hear me. I'm gonna take my little, it's just a little icon. Let me make it large, okay, so we can see. Okay, and we're gonna replay that part, okay? We're gonna replay that part. Hold on, let me just take this part out, okay? I'm gonna make this larger. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Okay. All right. Now, can y'all hear me still? Okay. I think y'all can. Okay. So let's make this larger and we're gonna try to look at it again. Okay. Let's go back a little bit. All right. Just give me some time. Can y'all share this out, please? If y'all don't mind, please and thank you. We're gonna go back over this real quick. Okay. Hold on. All right. Let me pull it back just a little bit. Okay, here we go.
I go to the back door, y'all, and it's four of them that are downstairs, just at the window, soggy diapers, looking hungry. I want to.
My thing is, okay, can I ask a question? I can't remember if she had twins or triplets. I know she is some of them are twins, but God, you got four of them in Pampers, girl. You need to be potty training them. You don't need to have your butt nowhere. You need to be potty training them. And at this point, you don't even need to be getting no back broken. What you need to do is go ahead and get you you need to get you a nanny. But see, word on the curb is your creator for this platform said you don't pay your people. You burn out. You don't pay your people the way you should. So I don't know if anybody gonna work for you. But you got a lot of children. You got to pay them well, okay? Maybe your mammy or somebody can move in and help you with these children, but I don't know. Maybe y'all should have stayed. Maybe y'all should have stayed together and lived separate lives. Maybe y'all should have divorced and lived separate lives. Okay, maybe that should have happened. Sometimes when you have a whole bunch of children, I'm just gonna be honest. This ain't like one or two or three children, y'all. This ain't even like four. They got a lot of children, and sometimes when you got that many children, maybe y'all need to just do y'all thing on the side, okay? Maybe that's what y'all need to do because it wasn't like he didn't look really good with that woman. Now, don't tell me he wasn't sleeping with that woman. So don't tell me about no Christianity. He ain't sleeping with that woman. He just going over there with that young woman. That woman ain't celibate now. Alleged. I don't believe it, in my humble opinion. So they could have easily stayed together and stayed in that house and just worked and built what they need to build in the way they need to build because that way she didn't have to worry about no babysitter, okay? And they just have to have a schedule for their date and get a agreement written down, maybe get a notarized agreement. I'm sorry, I just gotta speak my piece, y'all. I'm realistic. I'm a realistic person. I'm not one of them people that do the flowers and the bunzo bells and the flowers and the fields and stuff. No, I'm just gonna tell you what it is, okay? But let's continue.
I post that video as well because I'm not lying about that. These kids are at home by themselves. That's crazy. In the window. I'm like, I know
I
she
don't
did
see
not
him
leave
though.
these kids at home.
Did y'all see him in the window? Because I lifted that up. They have a lot of kids, right? Like, how do you have time for each other's kids? Exactly. Let alone yourself, exactly. Um, right. Let alone time for yourself. Exactly. Let alone time for yourself. I'm sorry, I clicked off of it too fast. I apologize. That is crazy, Teresa. You hear me, Teresa? That is crazy. So I'm just trying to ask a question. So that's what I'm saying. Sometimes, y'all, nobody told y'all to have all them children, honey. Mahogany, nobody told you to have all them children. Yeah, I'm getting off the bike, and y'all know I got on y'all know I got on vegan leather. So if you hear like vegan leather sound on leather, you know how that sound, y'all. We can play these games, okay? Anyway, but let me say that you already know that this right here is not a good look, okay? Let's be honest. It's just not a good look for somebody to be at your house. Let's say whether it's true or not, it's not a good look, okay? Because CPS, it's a lot going on with CPS, and it's getting ready to be a change in CPS. I trust me when I tell you there's going to be a change in CPS. Okay, it's going to be a change as far as people calling in, type of change, and it's also going to be a change by the way some of these reports, people calling in these reports and stuff like that, because there's too much stuff going on, y'all. Yeah, if y'all just these cases alone, child, that we've been watching here on this social media, we already see that it's a lot going on that's unnecessary. You get what I'm saying? And some of this stuff that's going on here is CPS's fault. Now we ain't gonna play no games. It's some of these caseworkers' fault. Excuse me. Correction. Okay. And so the system is not perfect. Uh, and so some of these caseworkers are overworked. Let's be clear about that, okay? Because they be having a gazillion files, and because of that, this type of stuff, these type of events and things allegedly that's popping up here in the world, they got to get a tighter rein on that. That's what's about to happen, okay? And so what I'm saying is, I'm gonna tell people to just be mindful, okay? And I'm not saying that, okay. For example, y'all know I've been live on and off today. My son has been in the care of my husband through some of that, and some of that it was through the care of me. And mind you, we're here in the next room where the door is wide open where I can see him. So it's not a situation. You understand what I'm saying? So he definitely, they ain't gonna show him unattended, okay? So it's a difference. Because I have an open area where I can see him, okay? But I'm just making a point that you can't leave these children. I got a 9-year-old, y'all, and I'm gonna be real. I can't leave my 9-year-old alone. I don't know about nobody else, but I just can't. Maybe back in the day, I don't know. I was a latch door key too, because my mother was a school teacher, so sometimes she'd have needs, and I would have to, you know, come home. But see, it was different in those times, y'all. We in 2025, and some of the things that we might have did in the 90s, we just can't do now, y'all. I'm just gonna be honest, okay? I'm just gonna be honest. You damn sure can't leave no babies at home with no pampers. Are you crazy? Not even to go outside. You can't do that. You cannot do that, sir, ma'am. No, sir. Now, I hope for your sake, Mahogany, that this neighbor is trolling and she lying on you. I hope she lying on you, girl. But it's not a good look. Any accusations like this is not a good look. So unfortunately, this is one of those situations you might want to say that you was upstairs or something. You was upstairs, in the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? So you might need to go ahead, and since you got this popular channel, you might need to find you a nanny, because Justin too busy following and running around following skirts. We see that, okay? We see that. But just for your safety and for the children's safety, mostly for the children's safety, that somebody, and we're not saying you can't have a social life, but somebody got to be responsible for these babies. Now, I don't know if you did this or not, because I really couldn't see the video. Now, and I tried to make it bigger, but I'm just saying, girl, you said you're right. I'm just saying, girl, she gonna have to work that out, okay?
And I'm thinking, okay, maybe she ran to the gas station. Maybe she did that. When I tell y'all, about 3 to 4 hours went by and she still was not home. I literally contemplated on calling the police on her because it's like, why are you leaving these?
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. Maybe you should have called the police, right? Because you never know, right? You might have saved her life, or maybe she was there. Okay, she could have very well been there, but if you called the police and then if they see the parent there and then they go and see all the children, okay, maybe they just went downstairs and she kept them down. Well, she might have had them downstairs for a minute while she is upstairs cooking or something. She could have been very well cooking, whatever. You understand what I'm saying? But the point is, maybe we have to like when it comes to children, y'all, we might need to throw that snitch rule out. Now, if we seeing now, sometimes people be petty, okay? We ain't gonna play these games. We're on YouTube, right, y'all? And a lot of these people be lying, okay? We just gonna call a buck a buck, okay? We're gonna call a fade a fade. We're gonna call a frog. We're gonna call something that hiccups go hiccup like a frog. It's pretty much a frog, right? So we're gonna just chop it up somebody um as somebody as it being what it is. You know what I'm saying? And again, people can lie. All right. But I would rather be safe than sorry. So if we go ahead and call the police, then we'll know. I mean, just involving children. Now, arguments could be something differently, right, y'all? Because sometimes a person may not be arguing. They might just talk loud, right? I know I talk loud, right? So my next door neighbor might hear me talking loud because sometimes I have to yell because my son might be upstairs in his room and I'm downstairs cooking. And I might have to say, hey, y'all come. I told my husband, I said, hey, I'm ready. I done cooked y'all. Y'all come downstairs. And even if I get on that mic, y'all, because I got cameras and they got mics on and so the speakers, I mean, and sometimes you get on those speakers, they loud, right? But, if the police come, they can come in and clearly see my son's not by himself. He's presentable. You can tell when something ain't right now. And they come in, I'm like, hey, everything's okay. We're good. And they asking my son, and I'm like, hey, the police can come to the house. And see if I yell upstairs, they'll see me going, hey, this how y'all say, you mean somebody, there seems to be a disruption. And I'll be like, hey, okay, let me go get my son. I'm like, come on downstairs. And I'll be like, oh, well, she's yelling. But still, if you looking in the garage, honey, and you see somebody, you see four children downstairs, and you don't see no car outside or any indication there's an adult and the children are hollering. I mean, she could have been in there knocked out, or something could be wrong with her, or whatever the case is. Don't you think it would make sense for you had to have called the police, girl? I'm just asking. See, sometimes, again, sometimes I'm not going to say the popular thing, okay? So, again, I didn't really see anything, y'all. Now, maybe she didn't really want to show all of it, right? You agree? Right. I don't think this lady was lying on her because of why. I don't know. She could be a troll. I'm not saying she lied or not. I just didn't see it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Look at this again. Let's look at it one more time. I couldn't really see no children, y'all. Not saying that this is not a fact, but what I'm saying is if this is the case, call the police. Because if you looked at the video I just did, okay, if you looked at the video I just did, like these people was leaving these kids alone, and one of them got unalived. Okay, and they was in feast. It was just bad conditions. Not saying that mahogany stuff is in bad conditions, but you never know. Suppose mahogany was in there passed out or something, or she might have been on medication. I mean, we don't know that. The point is, if you see four children in there by themselves for a long period of time or longer than an hour, 30 minutes, heck, 30 minutes, anything can happen. I mean, really quicker than that, y'all. Come on. But you understand what I'm saying. If you see a child by themselves like that, no adult supervision, not a babysitter, a teenager in sight, then when you need to call the law because there's too much stuff happening. It's too much stuff going on in the world. That's all I'm saying. Okay. I'm just telling you, I couldn't really see anything. Not saying it didn't happen. I just didn't see it. I'm trying to look, and I keep on trying to look through it because I've looked through it before. When I was looking at it, when I was viewing this video, when this video first hits, I looked and I was like, well, I really don't see anything. Not saying it didn't happen, but I just didn't see it. Let's go.
Little babies at home by themselves. And mind you, this was one of the days, you know, her two oldest kids are in school. So this is one of
Right.
the days where she had another neighbor come pick them up and watch them and had the other kids in the house, the little kids.
I mean, hold on. But what I'm saying is call the police. All I'm saying is call the police. All I'm saying is if they are by themselves, call the police because anything could happen. Or she could have been out, passed out, or some could have happened. And if we get on top of these things, then we could save lives. That's all I'm saying, y'all. All I'm saying. Just hear me out. I'm passionate about this. I'm sorry.
She had another neighbor come pick them up and watch them and had the other kids in the house, the little kids.
Okay, let me see. Yes, she got them. I would have kept them, but you didn't inform me of that. You wouldn't be going to be. You were that you weren't going to be home. Do you know that this lady? Wait a minute. Do you know that that lady like that? Do you wait a minute? Do you know that lady like that? I wouldn't trust random people watching the kids. She called them Jackson twins, and she already know who they are, who y'all are. Mm. Okay. I don't know who this is from, but I guess she'll tell us.
And I'm calling the cops. Right before I was about to call the cops, she ended up pulling up, and this was about 4 hours later, y'all.
Listen, I don't care what your situation is, leaving babies at home, alone, unfed.
Girl, so you wait a minute, girl. She left them. Wait a minute, girl. She left them at home for 4 hours. Girl, you should have been called the police. I wouldn't have waited. She shouldn't have been leaving them alone. Girl, the app within that app, the moment I saw them kids being left alone, girl, I would have called the police on that because you never know what would happen. But Mahogany, girl, you left these kids alone for 4 hours and this woman then called the police. Are you crazy? It is nothing that serious. You grab them cheering and you put them in a dang on car seat. You know, you change them pampers, throw them on something real quick, and you go out and you take them with you. You don't leave these babies at home by themselves. So you hire your nanny. And for the record, why are they sitting in soggy pampers, by the way? Girl, you just can't handle all these children, okay? If you think they're at home alone, right, I'm going to call the police. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You got to call the police. I'm not waiting on 4 hours, right? Uh, yeah, 4 hours. So she said the mom leave, right? And wow, 4 hours. Yes, girl, 4 hours. What the heck were you thinking, child? Mm-mm.
And in soggy diapers,
Mm.
that's beyond irresponsible.
Yeah.
That's dangerous. These are
Yeah, I just showed y'all that case. Well, if y'all go to my members only, I talked about this woman in Indiana, in Indianapolis, Indiana. She Her situation was way worse, but you don't want it to get to this point, y'all. So this has to be highlighted. Excuse me. If Mahogany is doing this, this has to be highlighted because it could get way worse, girl. Suppose something happened to one of these children or happen to these children, girl. You know, people are crazy. The babies are left unattended. They little. They don't know what they doing. You know what I mean? Girl, you need to get you a nanny. You need to get your nanny, or Justin need to bring his butt back to that house. And you know, maybe y'all need to stop being so selfish. And maybe y'all need to handle y'all business. Maybe that's what it is. Sometimes it's like that. Sometimes when people are going, when parents are going through divorce, I know I was a little selfish during my divorce. Okay, when doing my little first divorce separation, I was a little selfish. I'm gonna be honest, right? We were both selfish, you know what I'm saying, on to a degree. You understand what I'm saying? When it came, you know what I mean? But you know what I'm saying? But not we weren't like our children were older though. They were grown, so they could be left by themselves. So what the situation? I mean, they was grown. You hear me? They was grown, literally. Okay. In high school. One of them was out of high school, graduated in college. The other two, one was a senior in high school. Okay. And the other one was, I think he was a junior girl. He was a junior. So they was well over enough, old enough to be watching themselves. You understand what I'm saying? But girl, not at this age now. Not in those soggy pampers. We gotta cut it out. No, ma'am. No, sir. Mm-mm. Mahogany, I don't know what you're going through. She could be going through I can't even think right now, y'all. She might be going through something after having these children, postpartum depression. She could be going through that. But listen, if you are, then you need to talk to somebody. You need to talk to somebody. Maybe you need to talk to your in-laws or something and see maybe they can keep the children sometimes, since they daddy don't seem like he can. I'm not saying he ain't keeping them, but it don't seem like it. Okay, this is just my opinion. So maybe y'all need to figure out a schedule where y'all can go sneak and deep and dip into other people's dipping pots. But if I was slow down, because y'all all in Atlanta, I mean, I'm not trying to be funny, but you might want to wear. And Mahogany, your behind is fertile myrtle, and you fertile myrtle. Are you taking care of the children that you already have to be trying to make children with these little young women? Because they gonna want babies. Hello, sir. Because they think you got some money. Okay. So if I were you all, I will work out a plan. Okay. Y'all probably need to come together after this. This is a warning sign. Okay. This is a warning sign. So if I were you, I will come together, as these children parents, and say, hey, we're going to work out a dang-a-lang and of a JJ session to do it with other people, or when we getting hot pocket juices going. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna schedule this. You will take the daytime, I take night or something, or you will take twice, you'll take Monday through Wednesday, you'll get yours off, okay? And then he can say, well, I can do Thursday through Friday, right? Or Thursday through, yeah, no, Thursday through Saturday, and Sunday maybe y'all can do like a family time where y'all sit with the children and organ and do some family time, you know what I mean, with the children. And then when y'all get serious with somebody, right, when y'all get into the point where y'all ready to get serious with somebody, then y'all seem like this type of people. So maybe y'all can bring all of y'all, whoever y'all be going to be serious with, and just bring them around, and y'all can all do family game time with y'all new mates. Maybe y'all need to do that or something. Let me organize y'all schedule, because this ain't gonna work, boo. Because because you know what, they are known not to pay people, y'all, allegedly. Okay, they are known. It's been a few people that came up here and blasted them, or not by paying them on time or the amount that they agreed to. Okay, so nobody's gonna trust their word on babysitting for them, and I wouldn't, as a nanny or something like that. So I would not trust them. Okay, but they need to work that out as a schedule, and maybe they need to been in the divorce decree where they agreed on special nights that the father would take off all of them, and the father could take them a certain amount of time in a week. And baby, and if he doesn't take them that week, then that you don't go out, boo. You don't go out, or you need to go ahead and pay somebody for real. Okay, because leaving them at home is dumb by themselves, stupid.
Not just rumors. Jasmine has videos, timestamps, eyewitness accounts, and she even showed footage of kids crying at the window, left alone for.
Just 2 cents. I couldn't really see the video, girl. I'm trying to see the video. It's really hard to see it. Oh, Dr. A. What? I don't want to think about hot pocket juices. I'm just saying. What I'm just saying. I'm just saying what it is. Hey girl, you just performed with your cousins. They didn't appreciate my performance. Why did they appreciate your performance, girl? No way I'm having that many kids, right? And the dad don't have a few of them. Exactly. I'll be there. That is true. Please, y'all misspell y'all cursey curve words. Now, damn, it's not, YouTube be funny sometimes. Okay. I'm learning a lot, y'all. I'm kind of learning a lot about YouTube now. I ain't gonna tell y'all why I'm learning a lot now. I am really excited. Passion, did you read my message to you, girl? Go to your IG and read your IG, girl. I sent you a message. I don't know about I don't know much about this family, but I'm going to have to look into this girl. Yes, girl. Yeah, they had all the girl, like he looked like shoots a rainbow flag. I'm just gonna be honest. And it's not because he in Atlanta, but he just kind of looks like a rainbow flag, or he's just one of them guys that try too hard. And he just one of them. I mean, I dated a guy, not like that per se, but I dated a guy that looked similar to him back in the day, y'all. We didn't do nothing, but his name, we used to call him Drop Dead Fred, girl. And he was blubbery like that, and he would talk funny, and he would always try to kiss me, and I would just move my face. Ooh, I don't know why. I think because he had a car. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. He had a car, and I didn't have a car at the time, so I dated him. I dated him. He didn't have a car, and I just got the way he would talk. It just used to gross me out. You could tell he like was around his daddy a lot. He was just gross. I don't know. My bad. Sorry about that. That's okay, Teresa. That's okay. I know you didn't mean to. Okay. You sung "It's Hard Out Here for a Pimp." Girl, you stupid. Why you sing? That's probably why they didn't like it. Oh, fashion. I'm over here getting loose, girl. Okay. Girl, I was in Tasha K's live today, girl. Girl, it's a lot of it's wild. I'm like, dang, girl, it's wild, girl. Mm-mm. Look at your IG passion, girl. I sent you something. I ain't want to say it out loud in front of everybody, girl. But look at your girl. Look at your inbox. Look at your IG. I sent you a message.
Hours. If this is true, this is neglect. Jasmine also shared that Mahogany allegedly
And that's why I want to say if this is true. That's what I want to say. That's why I'm coining this like I do, because I'm not gonna be sued. I'm sorry. One thing I've learned from Tasha K is making sure I say alleged or if this is true type of deal, right, y'all? And I'm gonna continue to learn more from Tasha K because she is the queen of YouTube, girls. She is the queen of YouTube. Yes, I'm sorry, she is. But let's continue. All right.
had a monitor system set up so that she could watch her
He just sent you are a cute little thing too. Girl, you so cute. Look at you. She's so thin, girl. I ain't been thin like this in a long time, girl. Girl, I wasn't thin. But even when I was thin, I still had a tuchus. I still had a big tuchus. I had a big tuchus. I was born with a tuchus, girl. Like when I got hit on my butt, my butt was big then, okay, as a baby. And my little ones.
kids from her phone while she went to the gym. However, the monitor didn't even work properly. So these kids were truly alone for hours.
Girl. So you went to the gym and you is it that girl? It is. Let me tell you something. It is not that serious to take your. Don't most gym. Why you ain't go to a gym that have a daycare? Girl, you could have easily found you a daycare for the gym. Now, see, that's ridiculous. Now, if that's the case, that is really ridiculous. If this is the case, allegedly, that you went to the damn gym, girl, you could have found a YMCA. They watch your Jasmine done taught us that, y'all. Jasmine done taught us that they watch her children for at least 2 hours. You can work out, girl. How long do you need to work out? Hell, you can work out for 2 hours, sucker, and take them children to the damn. Oh, I forgot I had a cup in here, y'all. I left my cup in my purse. I gotta get my little cup, honey. Now, you could at least took them to the dang on gym, girl. What you could have took them to a YMCA. Maybe you need to get you a membership at the YMCA, girl. I'm telling you, this is not a good look. It's not a good look. Now, if it ain't true, then you need to come up here and say it ain't true. And you need to show proof, because if you don't show proof, girl, it's gonna be bad for you. This is not okay, honey. I'm not gonna do nothing to you, but the law will, girl, because you are watched. You know you being watched, right? You know when you have YouTube channels and shit, you know they watching your ass, right? Girl, please. Mm-mm.
Soundwave Reviews said the same exact thing. And that was almost a year ago.
Yeah, he did say that, girl. So you been doing? I remember your video editor came up here and said the same thing about your child. I remember that, and that is crazy. You gonna have to look, y'all. I don't know what y'all doing, but to me, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Can I be honest with y'all when I talk about these folks right here? I'm gonna be honest, okay? Are you listening? Y'all listening to me, please? Just listen to me for a few more minutes, okay? Please. I hope don't let your attention plan span go out now. Listen to me now. I know I'm a little country over here. I know I'm a Midwestern. I know I be saying some wild stuff up in here, okay? But just listen to me. Hear me out now, okay? And formulate your own opinion now. You can say your own opinion. Just make sure you uh make sure you mispronounce or spell your cursey curvy words a different way, okay, y'all? So if it's ass, you're gonna spell Aruse, okay? Or you can spell AZZ for ass. You know what I mean? So just do that, okay? I'm learning so much on YouTube, y'all, and I'm gonna kind of cut back on cussing a little bit because I'm I'm still gonna cuss, but I'm just gonna use we're gonna use different words, y'all. We're gonna make up some new curse words, okay? Okay, we're gonna use new curse words because y'all, I'm trying to listen. I'm trying to get at least $2,000 a month to pay some bills now, y'all. To pay my business bills. That'll be just for my business. And then I can put the other minute business in there, the other money I get to flip, okay? All right, y'all, come on now. Work with me. Work with me now. Okay? Work with me, y'all. Work with me. Okay? Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to sweep. Listen now. Um, yeah, I remember dude. To me, when I was looking at their relationship, I really just believe that what he did was, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I think he just pumped her full of babies just so he can look like he the man number one, and so she won't leave him. See, just because a man have a whole bunch of children with you, don't mean that they in love with you, okay, baby? Okay, sweethearts. Okay, turtle dumplings. Just because he have a lot of babies with you does not mean that he in love with you, okay? Does not he want me, he want to be with you. Even if he marry you, sometimes babies are to hold you down, to hold you back from doing what you need to do. I'm just gonna be honest with you, and I know babies are a blessing. I know some of y'all gonna get mad at me when I say this, because some of y'all might be one of the ones that got a whole bunch of babies by God, okay? But listen to me. I'm just trying to talk to you, okay? Just think about what I'm saying, okay? Just think, even if you disagree a little bit, just hear me out. Just think about what I'm saying, okay? But sometimes a man will stack you with a whole bunch of babies so you won't go nowhere, and he could just do him, okay? How you doing, Oceans? Welcome to Big Flick Pals again, okay? Um, So she was going to the gym. So she was going to the GIM girl. Exactly. Not going to the GYM gym. Okay. Girl, that's what it sounded like to me. That's what it sounded like to me. Because I'm like, well, why wouldn't she go to a gym that had a daycare, right? If you want to work out, wouldn't you go to a gym with a daycare though? That's my thing, right? Right, y'all? Right, ladies? Right, crystals? When you go to a bedroom, I mean, I said with bedroom, I'm lying. Will you go to a gym with a YMCA or something with the daycare, right? Because at least, you know what I'm saying, you will be in the same vicinity as your children while you work out. And see, that way you don't have to hire no nanny because you're paying for the daycare. And then you can get the children involved into swimming. You can do all kind of little things with the children, especially when they get older. You got two older ones. So you could be taking them swimming at the YMCA with the older children. And then you can have the little babies in the daycare. You know what I'm saying? And just pay that fee, girl, and keep it moving. I mean, that's a cheaper babysitter as opposed to, you know what I mean? At least you can get your GYM in and not GJIM or JIMMY, because he need to put that JYMMY on, girl, because you can't afford no more babies, baby. Mrs. Jones, that's funny. By the way, that was a good one. Thank you for the snap, girl. Everybody drop a crystal for Mrs. Jones. She is funny. She's coming in her funny, y'all. Okay, let's go. All right.
And let's not forget the lack of proper meals. Jasmine revealed that when she babysat the kids, they were extremely hungry, eating multiple plates of food and still asking for more.
But I did end up watching them. They were with me for about 5 hours. I made them dinner. She didn't leave any
Oh, wait,
diapers,
whoa,
so
whoa,
their
whoa,
diapers
whoa,
were
whoa,
wet
whoa,
for a
whoa.
few hours.
Girl, wait a minute. Girl, so you what? Hold the flipping press. Wait a minute now. I didn't watch this whole video all the way through. I only watched the part. I only watched it for 3 minutes, y'all, because I was gonna, like I said, I did the little short on there because I wanted to draw attention. So when I did and I talked about this, y'all can be ready for me to talk about this. Okay, now here's the thing. I'm watching this fresh with you all. Now y'all probably seen this before. I have not. Okay. All right. So wait a minute. We're gonna run that back for just 5 seconds. Okay. We're just gonna run it right back. Okay. Y'all ready for me to run it right back? I gotta hear what she just said. Now I heard what she said, but I ain't heard what she said. Now hold on. Okay. Wait a minute.
Extremely hungry, eating multiple plates of food and still asking for more.
But I did end up watching them. They were with me for about 5 hours. I made them dinner. She didn't leave any diapers, so their diapers were wet for a few hours. So I made them dinner, and there was this one thing that stuck out to me. They just kept
Wait a
And
minute.
still asking for more.
Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Give me a second.
And let's not forget the lack of proper meals. Jasmine revealed that when she babysat the kids, they were extremely hungry.
Okay, this is when she babysat them. Okay. Got it. Okay, got it. Okay, got it. Okay. All right, now let's listen. But do keep in mind now, if my son now, we're vegetarian, so if my son ever came over to one of your Christmas house now, I'm gonna provide food for them. Please don't give him none of your food. I'm gonna make something for him to eat. Please don't give him none of your food. Now he might look at what you did because he's that type of kid. Okay, he a kid. He's still a kid, right? But just because my son come over and eat food, or y'all come over here babysit him and he act like he's extremely hungry, that's just him. He gets fed full meals. I will show y'all. Okay, I will show y'all what he eat in the morning time and at lunch and for dinner. Before I even got home, y'all, he had a dinner. Okay. Then when I got here, well, he ate like at 7:30. And then when I got here, he's like, "Can I have a snack now?" He's like, "Yeah." You know what I mean? But they be getting hungry. My son, if I make pasta, you better believe my son gonna want a second plate. He can eat. Okay, my son eat like a grown man. I ain't gonna lie, he do. So this, but I understand what she's saying, because there you would know, you kind of would know the difference if you are a mother, or you have if you have dealt with a lot of children in your day, right? Because they eat a certain way. If they haven't eaten at all, or they haven't eaten, so I understand what she's saying. I understand what she's saying, because you have to give them full nutritional meals. So Miss Jackson, if you're nasty, quick question. So, do you give your children full meals? I'm just asking the Crystal Palace. Now, y'all want to know, right? So, Miss Jackson, do you give these children a full meal? I'm just asking, okay? Uh, let's continue. Go on, just my 2 cents, girl. You cute. Let's go.
Eating multiple plates of food
Okay,
and still asking
right.
for more.
But I did end up watching them. They were with me for about 5 hours. I made them dinner. She didn't leave any diapers, so their diapers were wet for a few hours. So I made them dinner, and there was this one thing that stuck out to me.
So, girl, was this at your house? Because she only gave you a few diapers. So I'm assuming that you watched them over at your house. Girl, I don't like when people do that. If you got multitude of kids, and I don't care if you don't, give me over the amount of diapers you think they may need, because they might have an accident or something. Or something might happen where they constantly peeing or doo-dooing or whatever else. I would definitely like some diapers. I mean, why would you give just it kind of sounds like you gave her a little bit of diapers, girl. So you got to up your diaper game. When somebody's babysitting for you, always send more. Okay. I used to send my children to the daycare, so I know that I always sent more. But a lot of times, what I didn't like about the daycares is I would send my children the expensive kind of diapers, and the daycare was put them on some little cheap ones. And I was like, look, I don't mean no disrespect, but please do not put my babies on no cheap little diapers. Now the daycare did help me potty train my first daughter, my first child. Okay. I think it was the second one. No, I did the second little boy because I didn't put him in the daycare. Well, I didn't. By the time he was older, he wasn't even no daycare. And the third one, he wasn't even in no daycare. But I'm just saying that I didn't like them. They're putting the like cheap Pampers on the children. I'm like, no, no, no. I bought the expensive ones because she break out when you put them on them little cheap ones. Okay, but let's go.
They just kept wanting to eat. They kept wanting to eat. I gave them about 2 plates. I gave them 2 apples, like each of them 2 apples to eat, and they were like still like they were constantly still hungry. So I was like, babe, like these kids can eat a lot. They ate more than us. And he was like, yeah. And mind you, her kids are very little. They're very small. So to me, it looks like that she's not feeding them as much as she should. I mean, she's probably feeding them.
Mm-mm. Well, maybe, and two, maybe she feeds them too much. So sometimes when you give children a lot of food, they probably you accustomed to a lot of food too. But I don't know. She might not be feeding them as much. I don't know. Shoot. But I hear you. I mean, you was there, so I don't know. I can't really judge what you're saying, but I'm just saying other possibilities. But I hear you. Okay, let's go.
But she's not feeding them as much as she should as a mother, especially with them being so small. So that was another thing that
I could understand. Okay, I could understand why you said that because they're so small. Yeah, like Ava. We know, we don't necessarily see Mahogany with her children. We'll watch. Maybe we'll watch an eating channel, eating thing with Mahogany, so we can kind of watch a couple of videos, maybe a few videos on that, and then we can kind of determine a little bit. We can kind of see a little bit, right? We know Jasmine don't feed her children enough. They only get one serving. Like, why you make just one serving? My son is like, let me tell you something. When I'm, especially like I said, the spaghetti rice, or if I make a vegetable that's somewhat like a, I make it into a I make it like a pasta meal, you know what I mean? But I don't put the pasta in there, you know. And if it tastes pasta-ish, or if it has like vegan cheese or something like that, then he'll want extra. He likes stuff like that. Or if I do it a certain way, the vegetables, he'll want seconds. And let me tell you something, he can get second stirs, right? But the problem is like he might want it for the next day. And I'm like, well, we don't have any more for the next day, right? And I was like, and if we have extra, then if we have extra for the next day, I'll be like, okay, well, you can have it for lunch. He'll be like, well, can I have it for lunch? Sorry, we don't have enough for that. Okay. Or whatever. But definitely in the moment of him eating more than one time in that moment, he absolutely can, right? Jasmine don't give her children but one serving, and that's so weird to me. Why don't you make enough for them to have one or two servings, and then you have them giving them lunch at 4 o'clock as soon as they get off, but then they don't eat nothing for that whole time. If I used to give my son a dinner at 4 something, I did. However, let me tell you something. He could get a snack or he can get another bowl. You know, later if he come back down and he be like, "Mommy," like if he came back down at 7 o'clock back in the day. Now we eat at 7, 6. You know what I mean? Um, so if he came back down at 7 or 8, he's getting another bowl of the food, or he might say, "Mommy, is it okay if you make me some oatmeal?" Or, "Mommy, can I have like a snack or almond a sandwich or something like that?" Cool, you know what I mean? But I ain't gonna just give them that and say, "Oh, you already ate." These mommies got it messed up. I don't know times are hard, but guess what? You still got to feed them children. If your fat ass got to not go without eating maybe a couple of days, maybe you need to fast. My child gonna eat. If I gotta fast, if I gotta drink this water in front of me, drink some bars, or eat some bars, or fast for the day, I can fast for a couple of days. I can fast for a few if it means my son eating, or I know how to go out and get money. Okay, if we gotta eat, you know what I mean. My husband know how to go. We'll go get money for us, and I'm talking about legal money. Okay, just saying. Now, times ain't that dang on hard where your children can't have multitude of portions. Okay.
Found kind of funny.
She suspects that they're not getting enough to eat on a regular basis. That was another observation that we had made.
Mm.
Mahogany would open the pantry and there would be next to no snacks in the pantry. There would be next to no food in the refrigerator. And when
Let me look at my dang old girl. She got me looking in my pantry. Okay. No, I got a lot of stuff. I got a lot of herbs in my pantry and flour and pastas and teas and and then outside of the pantry, hell, I got beans. Girl, you heard all this. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Beans, potatoes. I got potatoes over here, girl. I got quinoa, rice, uh, 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 spaghetti, bread. This we ain't got grocery yet, y'all. And I got this now. I got oatmeal. That's what's in my pantry. And it's full. My pantry is full, I assure you. Now my refrigerator, no, it ain't full, but we got food. But this is grocery. We get grocery tomorrow, okay? So, but just saying, I mean, we got enough to eat tomorrow. If we didn't go get grocery tomorrow, we still got enough food to eat for the next 3 days, okay? Okay, to be honest, okay?
we would see her serve her kids some food, they were very small portion sizes that didn't make sense for the age.
I feel where you coming from. Just my 2 cents. Okay, yes. The feeding them small portion size. I have looked. I remember I have seen when I was watching on Lovelace and Lace Front, Love Lies and Lace Front, Friends channel. Yeah, she has shown some videos where I felt like, dang, that's a little proportion. But that was only one video I saw. But based about if I were to, I cannot base it off that one video. I don't know. I just don't. I don't know. I'm not saying you should give your children gluttony. You shouldn't overfill them because their stomach will hurt too. Because sometimes my stomach son will hurt. My stomach son will hurt because guess what? He didn't ate too dang on much. Okay, just being honest, right, y'all? So sometimes he be done ate too much, and I'll be like, "Hey, you done ate too dang on much. You got to do something better than that, sir." You understand what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna lie. My son's stomach, he do eat a lot, y'all, and I have to tell him. Sometimes I have to like, okay, you got to slow up. If you're not hungry, don't eat, or eat light, or I can give you, after you ate that full meal, I'm gonna give you something light because that's a lot for you to eat. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. His plate be full. And I have to tell them, say, if you full, don't try to eat it. You can always save it for tomorrow. We're not gonna eat it up from you. But good Lord, yeah, girl. Sometimes you can fill up that plate, but don't, you know what I mean? Or just kind of do it in small portions, maybe, and see if they eat it all up, no problem. Then give them more. You know what I mean? Like want more, then you give them more. Sometimes you might have to do that with little kids though. Sometimes they eat a lot now, and they might little tummies might be hurting.
And the weight of these children.
Yeah,
The
that.
next thing that was brought to us was the financial struggles and the fake flexing online. On the surface,
Yeah, girl. My son got meat on him. He got a little belly. I'm like, you got to run around. Yeah, drop a crystal. Thank you so much, y'all. Thank you so much. That is so appreciative, Teresa. Um, you telling the truth, girl. She watched her neighbor 6 kids for 5 hours and fed them. You see, it will make a difference. Yeah, Miss Jones, it makes a difference when you don't watch the children. When you don't watch them, so yes, it does make a difference. You are correct. Yes, ma'am. Mm-hmm. And I would have called the lady to pick up them kids after 2 hours. Girl, she eating them. Did you even get a woman some of your food, Mahogany? So this lady had to feed your children too? My nephew just came over last weekend, right? And they kept asking for snacks, but they know me. I have different food at our house, exactly, aka junk. That they mama doesn't let them eat. So they wanted to try some of everything. Exactly. Jasmine Chrissy live Nakia and Sky definitely need to fast, girl. Okay, let's go. Yeah. Yeah, I think, yeah, I don't know what that is about Atlanta. I have noticed that they do like to flex more than the average city. Um Atlanta, like people in Atlanta like to flex, and New York people like to flex. it is wild to me. Like they be living among their means and acting. That's how Chrissy act. That's why I really don't like. That's number one reason why I don't like her. She try to flex as if she got it going on. Like, just be. I'm not saying she should tell us her business. I don't want Chrissy to tell us our business, because if we know her business, she probably not gonna have membership, right? So I'm not saying Chrissy should tell us her business, but what I am saying is Chrissy shouldn't be flexing like she got it like that, but then turn around and beg the next month or the month before, and then she'll be like, "Oh yeah, I'm married now, girl." And oh, my husband, blah blah blah. He's a doctor. He's a doctor for kids. Come on, yo. Well, let's continue. Sorry, off the subject, cause Sharon gonna get me, y'all.
Surface, she's living a lavish lifestyle. Hair done, nails done, professional photo shoot. But behind the scenes,
But if you got money for a professional photo shoot, then I would think you would have money, unless you told the people like, "Hey, I'm a big celebrity. I'm a YouTube celebrity, and if you go ahead and hook a sister up, then I will recommend other people to you." That's the only way that I could see that she is not perhaps paying for those photo shoots. You know what I'm saying? But it is a lot, though. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's a lot, girl. Yeah, I don't like that. YouTube just be fake. You know that, y'all. YouTube be really fake, and that's something that I noticed. YouTube be straight up fake, straight up fake. Okay, they'll tell you anything and everything. Okay, which is why I don't really take people seriously. Okay, that's why I don't take a lot of these people serious, and I'm learning the veil is being lifted. Okay.
her car got repoed. She's struggling to pay her bills and got an eviction notice served on the door.
That he's not helping with any bills. She ended up having to go on food stamps because they were running low on money. I was asking her, like, why's he still living with you? Like, why are you allowing this to happen?
Jasmine even caught the moment when the sheriff delivered the eviction notice. With Mahogany
Oh, girl, are you serious, girl? Girl, Sharon. So she getting evicted? Oh no, man. Oh no, boo. Boo, you're not getting evicted. And you see, this is what I'm talking about. Y'all cannot be making this money like y'all say here that y'all doing here on YouTube. If y'all are getting evicted, y'all not paying y'all bills. What is it with y'all not wanting to pay your bills? Okay? What is that? What's that about? What's that about? No, I mean, I'm not okay. Man, I'm saying at least pay your rent. If you don't pay nothing else, pay your rent, pay your car insurance, your car note, pay your electric bill. At least now your gas, if it's hot, well, if it's cold outside, they won't cut your gas off unless it's really cold. Okay, my partner used to work at the gas station. I mean, at the gas company. So she told me that they won't cut your gas off. So you at least, and you can always make payment arrange with them on the gas or whatever, or just use light gas or whatever. Use a lot, but your gas ain't gonna be that much. But in the wintertime, that's the only time your gas is like expensive. You know what I'm saying? Because like at my business, my gas is expensive. My gas here is at my condo is not very expensive, but at my business, oh, it's expensive. I ain't gonna front y'all. Okay. But during the summertime, not so much. Just in the wintertime, okay? And I'm just telling you, that don't make no sense now. Justin, you gotta make him pay. Oh, is he paying child support, girl?
rushing to snatch it off the door as if she could hide it from the world. Gotcha, Mahogany. We know you don't have money.
We gonna get you monetized, girl, because you putting out some good content. Let me like your video. I forgot to like. I'm sorry, girl. Let's go.
Like that. So I have no idea why you created that video
Right.
about a year ago,
Mm-hmm.
searching and looking for a Tesla, and actually sat down at the Tesla dealership while they worked up the financial numbers for you to buy the Tesla. You have no income coming in, and that can't allow you to afford to purchase a Tesla.
Well, it sounds like to me somebody better get a job though, because if YouTube obviously is not my girl. If YouTube is my only income, oh my god, I'll be in trouble. You hear me? If YouTube was my only income, I would be in trouble. Okay, I would be in trouble, trouble, trouble. Okay, it would not work, child. Let YouTube be my only income. Okay, that's gonna be some problems. Okay, let YouTube be my only income. No, ma'am, no, sir. Mm-mm. Let's continue.
Anybody with two eyes can see that, except for her loyal, blind followers. Okay? Me-
Well, we ain't blind, girl. I felt like she looked like she broke though to me, but no disrespect, okay? No disrespect. She looked broke to me, y'all. I'm sorry. Don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me. You're her loyal followers. Please don't be mad at me, girl. Your girl looked broke to me, okay? I'm just listen. Don't be mad, girl. Don't be mad at me. I love y'all. Don't be mad at me, but I'm just telling the truth. She looked broke to me, okay? She looked like she ain't got it like that. YouTube ain't paying like it used to. Let's just be honest, y'all. Let's be honest, okay? We got to be honest with ourselves. Let's just be honest with ourselves, okay? YouTube ain't popping like that, okay? Not for some of these big here you go. For him. Was you sleep? Okay, y'all.
Meanwhile, she's dropping $3,500 on hair, makeup, and photo shoots.
Right, that's dumb. Why are you paying 3,500 on your hair? Girl, you better split that in half, girl, because if you got all those bills and you getting evicted, you need to figure out something differently, child. That's what you got to do. If you got all them babies, I mean, it's got to be some kind of sacrifices, man. Do you know I didn't get my nails done the past 2 weeks? I should have been got my nails done, but you know what? I had to sacrifice because I knew I wanted my business. Either I'm gonna keep my business or keep my home. I have to figure out. Okay, so I had to retract and eat, okay? Because that's what's due right now, okay? So when you have to pay your, both bills and then plus other bills, sometimes you have to sacrifice, okay? If it's the means of me staying somewhere, I have to just wait on my nails. I'm just gonna be honest, okay? All right, I'm being honest. And a lot of people don't want to get up here and tell the truth. No, I don't need no. Listen, just buy something from me. Um, but no, I'm not. What I'm not gonna do is get up is try to fake the funk and try to act all high and mighty. Okay, that's what I'm not gonna do. No, no, and I ain't paying no $200 and none of the stuff for my hair. Okay, I do my own hair, and my hair is differently. I don't. Not many people know how to do my hair. Okay. But I would like my hair washed though. I would like to go somewhere and have somebody wash my hair. I get tired of washing my hair. Um, but I'm gonna wash my hair this weekend, okay? But I would definitely. That's the only thing I don't like about my hair. I just don't like washing it. But you know, let's go.
While her kids allegedly don't even have proper beds to sleep in. And let's not
Come on now, son. You ain't got no proper place for your children to sleep in their beds. Nah, man. That ain't the kind of life you gonna live, right? You can't possibly be one of them type of mothers. Please. Oh my God. We gotta cut this out. I hope this none of this stuff is true. I hope this is all a lie. I hope this is a lie that she's girl is saying. I hope she's exaggerating. But I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I would not be surprised. Okay. Let me say I'm folding up clothes. If you hear me making noise, that's what me doing. That's what I'm doing. That's what me doing. That's what I'm doing. Is folding up these clothes. Okay. Let's continue.
even get started on the book she keeps re-releasing. Changing the cover does not make it a new book, Mahogany.
Mm. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm just, sometimes you can't do nothing but laugh when people say something. Sometimes you can't, that's all you can do. You can just laugh. You go, okay, girl, haha.
Okay? Have you guys noticed all of the photos that this woman takes online? There's no product that she's selling. There are no partnerships happening. There's no TikTok shop. There's so much money that she is leaving on the table. I have no idea why she's doing it, but she
Girl,
does have a high follower count.
let that be me, honey. I'm trying to tell you, you see all this stuff I got to sell, girl? I'll be done sold out. I'll be bagging this stuff up. I'll be like, on Fridays, I will send all this stuff out. You heard me? I will send all this stuff out. If you have any problems, let me know. I will work with you on this, that. You heard me? Child. That's what we not gonna do. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. That's crazy as heck. Can you imagine having that kind of platform, y'all, and have stuff and it don't get sold and you don't have nothing to sell? That is dumb. You are leaving money on the table. Let's go.
On her channels, but there's nothing being sold to us. She's not influencing.
That's another thing, that's another thing. Like, again, YouTube is not doing what they used to do, y'all. Okay. And because of that factor, when you have a large, even if you whether you have a large channel, small channel, it doesn't matter. You should always be trying to do something more than just than what you're just doing. Okay. You shouldn't just be doing YouTube. You gotta kind of get do something else. That's my recommendations.
Us to purchase anything because she's not selling
Mhm.
anything. The only thing she's been focusing on is the
She don't know what to sell. And what she should do is do some product research. She could be selling some workout gear. She could be selling some mommy stuff. She could be selling mommy stuff. She could be trying to get a deal with Disney. You understand what I'm saying? Get a deal with Disney. Get a deal with a big car lot. You know what I mean? Where they selling cars and stuff, where they selling like Toyota trucks or something. I mean, she could do so much. All this following that she should really be able to monetize off of this, right? Am I tripping? I agree with this girl. Go on, girl.
re-release of a book that she wrote back in 2020, 5 years ago, and she changed the cover of the book. Now, when you go to Amazon, you see the same old book.
But how are you reinventing yourself? You just got a divorce, right? So are you talking about why would you read and why would you do the same book that you do before and not do a new book talking about your divorce and how you're getting through your divorce? Why would you do the same old book that you wrote when you were married? That don't make sense. Don't make no sense. Write a divorce book or separation book. That's just lazy. Come on now. You can relaunch that and then do your divorce book. You got all the time instead of trying to sit on a gym, okay? GIM allegedly. You could be um actually like sitting down and writing a book. That's what you could be doing. I would be focused on that. The last thing you need to be worried about is some more eggplant, child. But I don't know if you're doing that, but just throwing it out there. If you are, that's the last thing you need to be doing, okay? Because somebody got to be responsible for them babies. Now, I don't know. I don't know if it's wannabe Mr. Wannabe Slim Jim or if it's gonna be you. But or both of y'all need to maybe chill out and figure out some things. Okay. Maybe I need to figure out some things. Maybe something's resolved that y'all getting a divorce and y'all losing y'all seem like y'all losing y'all damn mind. Hurry over some hoochie coochie mama house. I mean, he is separated. He a grown man. I get that, right? But still, somebody y'all might need to get your help your children to adjust to this divorce or something. Okay. Okay. My opinion. I just think y'all moving too fast. That's all. I'll say that. Let me have some compassion here. I think y'all might be moving too fast. That's all. And sometimes when you get a divorce, it be like that, right?
with the same old cover. I don't know about you, but I don't like people playing in my face.
Okay.
So, anyway, the next thing that Jasmine has brought to the forefront is that Mahogany is exploiting her kids for content.
Okay.
And we have been saying
We've
this.
been doing it.
Those are content kids over there, okay? They kept
That's
producing.
what's weird to me. Why have all these damn children knowing full well that you cannot handle the responsibility? All these mamas want to do is get on here and show all these dang on children and do little things. Not saying all of them, all mommies are like that that's on YouTube or whatever, or on these shows, because you know we got the other shows, the one show, the other couple that got like triplets, quadruplets, and a whole bunch of children. They got like 20 children or something. And what do they call the Derricks or the Derrickas or whatever the heck they call um them? But they do show a lot of stuff, but at the same time, it's like, then they got a divorce, and then he don't pay a whole lot of child support, but he pays for the house, and then he pays for all the medical and everything that they may need, but he don't pay a lot of child support, right? So I don't know. I'm not saying I just think people just have to be mindful and think about, okay, if this man leaves me, um, will I be able to take care of all of these children? That's all I'm saying. Or if something happens, will I be able to take care of all these children? Whatever, you don't know. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, I just think you have to think about that before you start producing all these kids. You know what I'm saying? Because he might be like, oh, baby, I'm gonna be there forever, but he might not can be, or he may choose not to be. You understand what I'm saying? And then you got all these children that you have to take care of and raise. And you will be in a situation where you might want to step out. You might want to do this. You might want to do that. But you can't do none of that because you sitting there with all them children and having to do God knows what. Okay? So we ain't gonna play dumb, okay? We gonna keep it solid over here, y'all. Solid as a rock, you hear me? We're gonna keep it trill, okay? But let's continue. Dang, I didn't know I was almost done with these clothes. I'm almost done with my look, whatever we got on today, I got left. I got 2 items of articles of clothes, and I'm not gonna wash 2 items of articles of clothes. That's stuff, right? But anyway, let's go. See, just these pictures alone, I see we gotta have a real conversation. First of all, I told y'all a long time ago. I don't know if I said it. I don't remember when I said it, but I remember saying it. Okay. And what I'm gonna tell y'all is this couple does not have chemistry. Okay. He is not. They just making babies. They don't have chemistry. Okay. Even when he was over that girl house, that girl didn't want his fat ass. He wanted her. She didn't want his fat ass. Okay. But let's continue. Just
Children.
that's my big mouth opinion, okay? That's my big mouth opinion, okay? Mm-hmm. Um, this girl ain't even pretty for real. Girl, Miss Jones, you look crazy to the Marcos, yeah. Them motherfuckers. Dr. A, you have to say, we ain't gonna play these games. Nah, we ain't gonna play these games. Nah, we ain't gonna play these games. We are not gonna play these games. Hell no. Hell no, we ain't gonna play these games. Let's go.
After children for content to increase their numbers on the family channel. Okay? And I'm telling you, this part, it's sickening. Jasmine claims that Mahogany only engages with her kids for content. Once the cameras are off,
I'm
the
gonna be honest with you, and maybe I'm wrong. I apologize if this is found to be wrong. Okay, I'm just gonna apologize if I'm wrong. Let me throw out there for the universe, because these videos might be looked at years from now. Um, Let me say this again. I do apologize for what I'm about to say, but this is just my opinion, and I'm sticking to it for now until proven wrong. Okay, my opinion. Does my opinion does not hold true. It does not mean it's true. It does not mean absolute. It's just my opinion, okay? I'm not in her house, but I agree, okay? I think that those definitely I know the twins was for content. I know Jasmine had those twins for content. I know she had legendary for content and to the twins to had to keep the autumn children after the first child, after Caitlin. Jasmine had children to compete with Philip, so the baby mamas, okay, okay. And I think she had them for content. She's like, well, we might as well make content out for these children. You understand what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. I don't know nothing. Don't talk to me. Don't ask me nothing. This is just what I feel, okay? And I could be absolutely wrong, okay? I could be wrong. Okay, let's go.
Are sent away while she goes about her life. And guess what? Other people have come forward with the same claims, some with reviews, same identical story. This isn't just one person saying this, there's a pattern. And we've seen this before with influencers exploiting their kids for views and engagement. Have you heard of the 8 passengers case? That Utah family was exposed for neglecting their kids.
Yep. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's all across board. It ain't just the black families. Some of the black families that's doing this, but it is also different non-black families. Let's keep it real. It's some non-black families that's doing it too. That's doing the same thing, and they got caught up. Oh, they got told on because them children escaped. I mean, yeah, they did escape, y'all, and they went next door, and the next door neighbors then called the police, and the police came up there, and somebody was chained to some. It Man, it's a lot of crazy. It's a lot of crazy people out here, y'all, that just should never be parents. Okay, and sometimes it could be also, and y'all watching drying. Okay, sometimes it can also be that sometimes some people don't need to be parents more than to one kid, more than one to two kids, and some of these parents don't need to be parents at all. Shannon Harris. Hello.
And the mom ended up arrested for child
Yeah, girl.
abuse.
She sure
Jasmine
would.
even described how Mahogany would receive PR packages, those are free gifts, and
Hmm.
pretend they were birthday presents for her kids. Imagine getting a free trampoline and making it seem like you bought it as a thoughtful gift for your child. Stop the cap. So now let's zoom
Oh,
out for a second.
come
This
on.
isn't just about Mahogany Jackson. This is a bigger problem with influencer culture. We live in a
Exactly. Yes. Yes. And it's just like that's why I'm real. I mean, I have gotten to be honest with y'all. I don't really have that many. I mean, I'm monetized. I got like 1,000 and some change, right? Supporters, y'all. And to be honest with y'all, right? But I have gotten a lot of inboxes on my on my emails and on my IGs, on my IG pages. They're like, hey, I noticed you have a following. I see you on YouTube. I like what you're doing. Is it possible that you can represent my jewelry? Can you I will give you my jewelry for free. Plus I will pay you X amount of dollars because you represent my jewelry. I'm like, well, no. No, because I'm real particular, right? And I ain't go no, I wasn't no big money. It was like it was and I would be getting some free jewelry, but you know what I mean? Like, no, if, I wanna I just want something that's gonna make sense for what I'm doing, right? Um but yeah, you can get a lot of brand deals. People will send you brand deals. Somebody else wanted me to do like some vegan food, and they were gonna give me like I forgot. It was all right. I mean, they was gonna give me the free food. It would have been enough for my family. And I would have had to do like one of those little brand deals where you do like the little food that they have. Hello Fresh. It wasn't Hello Fresh, but it was one of them types. but they was like you would get free, and then they was gonna pay me. I forgot how much, but I wasn't gonna like some of these other people that told me that they had got like the little deals with the little food people. They was getting ready to hook them up, but they wasn't gonna give me that much. And I was like, no, I don't want to do that. But you're gonna get brand deals if you become monetized. Um, they will get you to do that or whatever. They will want you to do that, but yeah, I've got stuff free, but I've never told my son, hey, this is a gift to you. I would tell him the truth, like, hey, excuse me, I got this for free. He was happy. But again, you can't just do that with you have to buy your children something. I don't know why people just get stuff free and don't buy the children something. What is this culture about? What's going on with this culture where you don't see a lot of people buying stuff for their children here on YouTube? I'm not talking about like a lot of us like in the reactors. I'm not considering myself a reactor, but you know what I mean. A lot of people that are reactors or that's reviewing these channels, doing commentary, we know y'all are buying stuff for y'all children. Y'all taking y'all YouTube check, or y'all taking whatever jobs or hustles that y'all got, y'all buying your stuff. But these mommies, I don't know why they'll get their children something for free and then make it seem like that they bought it. Yeah, that is serious. Yes, ma'am. True.
Time where people are curating their lives to look perfect for likes and followers. They rent designer clothes, stage luxury vacations, and fake happiness
So let
just
me ask you a question. So are the children get designer clothes too? Are the children wearing nasty clothes? Are they looking? See, I don't watch the Jacksons as much. Only time I watch the Jacksons when they have drama. If they don't have no drama, I'm not watching their channel. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna keep it real, y'all.
to keep up an
This is a cute outfit. This is cute for her.
image.
If I wore something like this, it would not be a dress. It would be like I would make this into a shirt, and I would have it split down the sides, and I'll put me some leather pants on. And then I'll probably throw like a little blazer on there with a belt. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I don't think I would wear this as a skirt, but I mean this I guess it's a maternity dress. See, it's just fake. They just come across. You know how you look at people with pictures, they don't have a soul in there, and they're just um I remember I restaged a picture. Like I have a picture that I restaged. It was natural at first, and then I was with a partner of mine that's a photographer. And I was just talking to my husband one time, this before we got married. And we were just talking, and she was like, oh my God, y'all hold that pose right there. I was like, what you mean? She said, no, don't look at me. And then I can show you, well, it's on I'm gonna post it on my IG, okay? And then y'all could kind of tell me like that is actually a picture that we did. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest with y'all on some things. But that was a picture we redid. But in the moment, if you would have saw, she was like, if y'all would have saw, she's like, this is still good. And she had to tell me, she just said, go back natural, act like I'm not here. And I was like, okay. And I told her, she waited for a minute and we were talking, and then she waited for a second. And then when I wasn't paying attention, I forgot she was there. She took the picture. That's what happened. But this looks really fake. And I like when I'm looking at pictures, especially of couples, of married couples, I really like to see people really have a connection, like a real legitimate connection. I don't like watching, I don't like looking at photos when people are not really in line with their partner. You know what I mean? You can tell when there's love there, and you can tell when it ain't. I don't care how, you can't fake it. You can't. Windows of the soul to your eyes. Remember this, the window of the soul to your eyes. Okay, let's go.
And the worst part, people believe it. They buy into the illusion thinking, wow, she really got it all together. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, the reality is a mess. But here's the thing, people don't just follow influencers, they trust them. And
True.
when that trust is built on a
Yes,
lie,
ma'am.
it's manipulation.
True.
If you're going to be an influencer, at
Yes.
least be honest. It's okay to say, hey, I'm struggling right now, or things are.
I agree. So why wouldn't you say, hey, guys, I'm really working, I'm really developing my brand. I mean, they could do like you could do once a week videos and say, look, y'all, I told you, I kept it real with y'all. I'm like, look, y'all, this month was really hard for me on the terms of business. I didn't lie. I'm like, look, y'all. this week is this month has been hard, but I pulled. But this month, January, and this month has been really hard. But I pulled. Well, we pulled through. Rent is paid. This is the first year in business. Technically, well, May will be officially the first year in business, but the business been open since February, right? So, man, but it's get. I feel like it's going to get. It's getting better. Okay. Um, I'm gonna put that into the universe. I feel like it has because I've already got new people to come around, and I got my old people got some stuff. You get what I'm saying? However, I just want to be honest. You have to. I'm not saying for you to tell all your stuff because sometimes your enemies will use your negative, will use certain things against you. And so I have to be mindful of that because I am an open book, and I have to not be. I had to learn not to be such an open book, but it's a difference between being an open book and just flat out lying, right, y'all? But let's continue.
Aren't perfect. That actually makes people relate to you more. And not only be honest, but also influence us to actually buy something. Do you have a
But see, I'm not an influencer. I don't define myself as an influencer. I'm a metaphysician that's a healer that comes up here and talk her ish. That's what I am. You understand what I'm saying? I come up here and talk my ish, and I close this thing off, and I get off of here. You know what I mean? That's exactly what I do. I mean, I don't do nothing else but get up here. Girl, I'm so listen, more of y'all probably do more research than I do on here. I'm just gonna be honest. Maybe I should do more research. I am a researcher. Maybe I should do more research and kind of break certain things down and pull certain things. I don't know. Sometimes I will, and sometimes there's gonna be times when I don't. Okay, let's just be honest. Okay, well, let's continue. I'll do what's necessary. Okay. But I ain't
product
no
or a
influencer.
service?
I ain't no influencer. So I don't have to be a certain way. I don't have to be a polished type of individual. I don't have to be this certain someone. These people are claiming they're influencers. I'm not. I'm telling you in the gate, listen, mark my words, y'all. I'm not an influencer, okay? I'm not perfect, okay? And I just come up here and talk my ish. That's all I do. And I get the hell off, okay?
Service to sell? No. There's nothing that's influencing us to purchase anything. And do you remember for years they would spend money on these big elaborate
What
gender
the
reveals?
fuck? No, they didn't. Yeah, that's a pretty picture. I mean, I'm gonna just tell you the truth. I'm gonna keep it real, Mahogany. He looks like a big old goof, girl. He, huh? No, you gonna pick him up? He's a big old goof to me. I don't know where she got him from, but wherever she got him from, she need to throw him back. She should have thrown him back a long time ago. Cause being seen with him. I really didn't know. Yes, he's up, y'all. It's Friday. He can stay up a little bit. He can ready to go to bed though. He just got out the shower. Get in there and brush your teeth. You need. Did you wash your face? It don't look like it. Okay. You have a Captain America tattoo right there. It's not a captain. This is an RBG flag on the is. This is on an Islam flag. This is an Islam flag. This is an RBG Islam flag. Tomorrow, yeah, you can watch it tomorrow. Yeah, I know, y'all. He was up with Daddy. They was playing the game. They was playing the game, y'all. Okay, he going to bed right now. He just got out the shower. I know. It's a weekday. Weekend. Excuse me. It's a weekend, y'all. I let him stay up a little bit longer. He stayed up a little bit longer because Daddy fell asleep on the game, and I didn't know. Okay, and I had to look up there like, okay, Daddy, wake up. You need to get ready to get in that bed because Daddy was supposed to been going up there and playing the game with him, and Daddy fell asleep while he was playing the game with him. And then he came down and said, Daddy fell asleep. So, and I had to tell Daddy to get up. So that's what happened. Okay, let's go.
And photo shoots. And I mean, the video production would be high
No, look at this. Ooh, look at this picture. No, look at this picture right here, girl. his stomach's hanging out. No, I just ew, girl. He just like a blimp. He looks like a
And I
blimp.
mean, the video production would be high quality. Soundwave Reviews was one of the videographers.
Girl, no way. You know they doing all this. They must have a good money. Dang, Doctor A, she ain't want his fat ass. That's what I said. Like, what the fuck? Right. You must have CK drama. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me go back up. Your cousin snoring loud, girl. Oh, off the subject, Chelsea is mental. Girl, she is. He's right about girl, he is. Girl. Girl. Yeah, girl. I've been watching. Girl, I was subscribed to Chelsea. I had to unsubscribe from her today. Girl, I unsubscribed from her today. Girl, what Tasha K maybe her. I mean, the girl one. They made me Tasha. I was made Tasha K's mod today. Girl, I unsubscribed from Storm. I unsubscribed from Chelsea. I was like, and I had liked Storm, but it was too much. It's just been too much going on, and I hadn't heard of Storm until Tasha K. I was still supporting him semi until I think like right when he started going on there calling her out her name and stuff, and I was just trying to figure out why, and I was gonna hit him up and ask him like what happened, why did you know what I'm saying, why you so angry toward her, because it just got to be too much. Chelsea is Tasha K. Excuse me, she was Tasha K's assistant, and it's just too much. Chelsea doing too much. I'm gonna be honest with you. Chelsea is doing way too much. I'm sorry, I can't be a part of that. I just can't. I just listen. We all make mistakes, but that's too much. That's too much. And she need to really stop at this point because it's not a good look. You happy in your marriage, you got a nice husband, you say you got a nice husband, you and your husband connected, y'all together, y'all rolling tough, you a kept woman or whatever. Okay, cool. So just chill out. You just had a baby, you know what I'm saying? You raising your stepchild or whatever. I mean, just chill out for real. It's just really ridiculous, right? There are several vendors right on here that are metaphysics, and I interviewed them. You do really cool. You miss TK's drama. Yep. Please save me. My cousin is snoring loud. I've been unsubscribed from both. Right. I don't even go to their channels no more. I like I said, but I made sure, girl. Once they mind me, I was like, okay, let me unsubscribe because I don't want no trouble. I don't want them saying, oh, she still subscribed to. No, I ain't doing that. I had to unsubscribe. I've been unsubscribed from the both of them. Keep going. I don't want to distract. We can talk after you finish with the Jacksons. Okay. Yeah, so I don't really right. I don't really like she straight. You know what I'm saying? Like this girl right here, I like this girl. She got some good tea. You hear me? Because I wouldn't have known about what happened with the Jacksons until just my 2 cents. But thank you, girl. Let's continue.
High quality production. They would have a full glam team. They would fly places like Miami. They would rent.
That is very like if you don't have a pot to piss in, then don't throw a window out of it. Just like I got a model, just like I was gonna get a model, y'all. I got a model that's gonna be doing some of my advertisements for some of my stuff. I was telling you about that. And she won $150. That's not bad, but I can't pay her right now, y'all. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I can't pay her right now. I'm gonna have to pay. I'm gonna have to wait and pay her. Number one, I pay my once I get my nails done. I gotta pay my credit card. I got the money that's coming in. That I'm gonna be able to pay my credit card. I gotta pay my credit card a certain date. I'm gonna pay that when that money comes in. Okay. What I'm not gonna do is I'm not getting ready to pay that model right now. That model I will pay that model when I can afford it. And that'll be the beginning of the month. That's what I'm gonna do, and that's what it is. I'm not getting ready to be trying to live beyond my means. I'm not gonna fake the funk, y'all. I'm not. Listen, I told y'all I wasn't rich. I told y'all that. I just told y'all that I okay. I'm making it through. Okay, we making it through. That's what it is. Okay.
out Airbnbs.
Right.
Meanwhile, we were thinking to ourselves, well, where are the kids? Where's the kid content? We're here for the kids. We want to see those cute little babies. And then they kept telling us that they were going to have twins, and people noticed on the sonogram that there was only one child in her belly. And then people started to get real confused about the actual delivery.
I remember that. They had came up with one time and said they was having twins, and then all of a sudden she's like, oh, the other baby had didn't make it or whatever. I'm just saying, like, why we gotta lie? Why we gotta lie about the children in our bellies, or what we had, or how many children, is in the home, or what have you? Why is there gotta be a lie? I'm not understanding this.
Date, because Mahogany was, it just wasn't making sense. Like, things were not adding up timeline wise. And then finally, she gives birth to her one child, right? And
Ooh,
everybody was
wow.
like, yeah.
What? I mean, okay. Let me say this. Now, after I had my daughter, my first kid, oh my God, y'all. Ooh, I got a rough picture. Ooh, child, when I look at that picture, I'll be like, ooh, I can't even look at that picture. I was looking rough. Do you hear me, y'all? Oh, I had them. I already got my eyes. I already got them little things up under it because my grandmother eyes look like that. My grandmother eyes look like that. My mama's eyes look like that. My auntie's eyes. I mean, it's just a family thing. It's like great cousins. I got cousins from back in the day. Their eyes look like that. That's just how our eyes look. Okay, but let me tell y'all. Man, I had my eyes was dark circles and I was looking crazy. I probably did look worse than her. I ain't gonna lie, but dang, if somebody took a picture, girl, that picture get out. I'm gonna fight somebody. You hear me? Somebody gonna get their ass beat. That picture get out. But let me say this, girl. All them for somebody that does photo shoots. I don't know why they put that picture out, child.
One kid. That's what we thought you were going to have. Why were you telling us that you were going to have twins? So she
Right.
lied to us. And then they come online and they tell us that the other twin has passed. Then they continue to make content, happy go lucky content, like nothing
I
happened.
mean, if somebody having twins, you're gonna see on an ultrasound how many children there are. That's not something that you can necessarily fake. Or maybe they should have went to like Liv did, went to Amazon and bought and bought some sonograms with twins on it. I don't know.
There was no funeral, no ceremony. And then
Exactly. Yeah, if y'all lost a twin, why wouldn't y'all have? But I don't want to see that. Y'all would have an urn, or y'all would have, oh, we got to go see the baby. You know what I mean? Y'all have like a little burial or whatever. We don't have to show it. I don't want to see somebody's funeral. I don't want to see a baby's funeral. But you know what I mean, though? That's certainly triggering. But do you know what you do to your subscribers each and every time you women come up here and lie about how many children you didn't had, or if you had a miscarriage, etc.? Do you understand that that triggers a lot of us who have had miscarriages? And it's not a good look, especially when you found in a lie. When we know y'all don't lie, or if we believe that you lie, it's still not a good look. It's just not a good look for us to even believe that it's that you lied. It's just not a good look all around, just to be honest. Okay. So if I were you, I would stay away from that content, Jasmine and Chrissy. If I were you and Liv, don't you do it. Don't you do it. Stay away from that content of lying about a pregnancy. I don't even mind if y'all come up here and say, "Well, I thought I was pregnant." If y'all thought y'all was pregnant and and you wasn't pregnant, and you tell the truth about that, if you're gonna do that, I would just rather that be. Or you can say, "I want another child," and let me see how we can have it. Do you all having a situation? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, some of y'all don't need. Y'all need just like y'all trying to get another child. Y'all need a hole in y'all head. That's what I believe. I'm gonna keep it real.
what made it even more frustrating was that her followers would excuse the behavior and
Yeah,
stick up for them and say,
because they blind, girl. Because they like blind followers. They weird. They weirdos.
oh, It's okay that they don't have a funeral. A funeral, people grieve differently. You know, leave them alone. No, that doesn't make sense. This is a family.
Okay, so if they had a funeral, then they should have just had a funeral and not showed it. How about that? That could have happened, or they could have did something really privately, where they could just bury or did the urn, put the baby in the urn. I don't know. They could have did something where they don't show it, but we know, you know what I mean. I don't know. I just I just don't. I just think they need to stay away from this miscarriage and baby stillborn stuff. Just leave that alone. If it's not true, which I don't believe is true either, okay? Just stay away from that.
Family channel. It's a vlog. It's supposed to be reality. It's going into their personal lives. None of this makes sense. And you guys should be questioning things. People love to live in la la land. And I don't understand why. This woman, this man,
Girl, once you get monetized, I think you don't gonna do really good too in this sector, because of the way you do your the way you do your videos. They're pretty interesting. I wish I could do stuff like this. I wish I was more where I could get on here and just like passion how you do, like you and Mimi, all of y'all and pineapples, y'all do a really good job with that. I'd be like, Shh, I ain't doing all that. I probably should put more effort in if I'm trying to do what I'm trying to do, but
man
I
actually
gotta
came
get better.
online and faked the death of
Oh,
a
child. Woo, shoot, she looked like she passing out, girl. Uh, Planet Mimi and Just Me have been talking about the Jacksons. Yes, girl. Yes, yes, yes. Uh, those people are making so much money, right? Do you ever think about doing events like this? Girl, I have, girl. I just got one lesson on yoni eggs, girl. Yeah, I sell yoni eggs. I told people they need to get some, girl. The Jack has triggered me when they lied about the baby. Exactly. Yes, girl. I have done events, but I haven't done events in a long time though. I think I really focused on my business, but it would be really good to do certain events. But around Louisville, Kentucky, the thing is, when my business was over in Louisville, Kentucky, just to share this with you, just sidetrack a little bit. When I've done bit when I was over in Kentucky, I had way more people to come see me, right? Because I was in Louisville, and then I was in this popular above this popular barbershop that was in Louisville, so everybody would come check me out. The problem with that is, like I said, it was in the hood, and like I said, it was a dead body in the back, so therefore, no. However, I've moved a city, a town, a state, and a city. I went across the bridge, and when you go across the bridge, a lot of my people that are from Louisville, my main people, don't really frequent over here because I mean it's kind of one of those situations where they worried about getting pulled over by the police. You know what I mean? Because some of their stuff don't be right, or they smoke wacky tobacco and they won't get pulled over because they will get arrested. It's a little bit more restrictive over where I'm at on the terms of where my business is at, on the terms of people driving over here. Now, do my people call me on the phone? Yes, but they like to come in face to face and work with me. But a lot of times when they do come over here, it's only probably like one my main people, my people that's from Louisville, they'll come over here, but they'll get rides. They have to get rides once a month because they're not coming over here on a regular. Whereas they before they would be walking across around the corner because a lot of them predominantly lived in the hood, so to speak, because that's where my business was. And now my business is no longer in the hood, so it's a little bit more difficult. And the way that my business, I'm on a main street, but it kind of sits back to the back. It's just kind of weird. I'm gonna do a video and I'll show y'all what I mean about how my business is, and then y'all kind of understand. And it's not like I don't have a big old pink sign, but when you driving past there, you have to be driving past her a couple of times in order to see it or walking. But if you're on your way somewhere, you're not going to necessarily, this is not going to be the first thing that you pay attention to. Although it's a big old pink sign, I don't see how you don't see it, but whatever. Um, you just dropped a video kind of about Pine. It's 2 minutes, right? As long as you can see it now. Okay. They come every year to sell waist beads. What a body! Yes, I sell waist beads too. I make waist beads. I have yummy eggs. I make my own waist beads. I'm waiting on these little trinkets that I put on my waist beads that I'm gonna put on a new batch of waist beads. They'll be here. I think they're supposed to be here today. They're supposed to be here today. So anyway, by Tuesday, I'm gonna show y'all my waist beads. I mean, no, by Thursday. I'm gonna by next Thursday. I'm gonna show y'all my waist beads. And hopefully y'all will purchase some. Okay. I'm gonna run a nice little sale on them too. Okay. But right now, I do have some waist beads in stock, and they are $15. I'll show you all that.
A child that was never conceived. This is just my 2 cents. Listen, y'all, at the end of the day, I don't
See,
know
that's cool.
Mahogany
She dropping
personally,
the
but
cents.
based
That's
on
pretty cool. I like that. That's a great concept. See, you're probably gonna do really good. And then she has a great speaking voice. So I like that. I'm not prim and pop and and, I just think I went out of my way not to talk, just to speak broken English. And I was a debutante. Can you believe that? I laugh at it all the time. I laugh at the fact that I was a debutante. I keep forgetting that I was a debutante. I'm telling you, I keep forgetting that I was a debutante. That's just the weird. That is so funny to me that I was a debutante all of for 5 seconds. That's a whole nother conversation. We have to have that conversation. That's the situation my mom wanted me to be something I wasn't, and I wasn't, and I frowned against that theory. That's a whole nother conversation. If y'all want to know about that, we'll talk about that later. Okay.
everything Jasmine said, and some reviews said, it's giving fraudulent behavior. If
Mhm.
these allegations are true, it's not just messy, it's harmful. Leaving kids alone, dangerous.
Yeah.
Spending thousands on vanity while
Dumb and insensitive and unreliable and living beyond your means is stupid. You can't even pay your rent and you spending a gazillion bucks on some damn photo shoots that probably won't get that many likes to begin with. It's just not worth it. If you're and you getting thrown out of possible apartments, but whatever. Okay. Okay, I see how nice she was. See me, my little silly self would have showed the whole thing. I would have showed the whole video of children and their faces. God, he is. Ugh.
And let's not forget the husband in this situation. He's no saint either. Jasmine had a video of them fighting in the streets, literally cussing each other out in the streets.
Oh,
We heard a lot of commotion outside, and mind you, my husband, we have an office in the front, and he has 2 windows, so he can see everything. So he looks out the window, and it's them two fighting, like literally fighting. She ended up going in the street and was like punching him in the head, and I was like, oh my god. I was like,
okay. I'm just gonna laugh.
to
Okay.
report that just in case. You just never know, so report that. So I'm gonna have a video. That fight, I didn't say anything to her because I didn't want her to think that I was in her business. But y'all are
No, Mahogany. Come on, Mahogany and Justin. Y'all out here banging like it's like why y'all ain't I'm sorry.
literally in the street fighting. So of course, people are going to be in your business.
This is happening outside. Imagine what's happening and what's
She probably taking off her shoes, taking off her high heels, and beating the slithers out of him.
going on inside. So much to unpack with this family. There's so much that does not make sense.
Look how happy he looked, and look how miserable she looked. This ain't just because she had no baby that she's like, "Oh, I'm tired." No, this is like, bitch, I'm miserable. Oh my god, I can now when this kind of comes out, y'all. I'm like, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Passion, Miss Jones, y'all.
And let me be clear, if you're one of these people who are going to jump into my comment section explaining the developmental delays of your child and when
Girl, I'm not jumping in your comment and saying nothing negative, child, because you you gave me life with this video, girl. I am not jumping. You don't even have to worry about me, child. I'm not jumping in your video and not saying nothing about you and none of this other stuff, girl. I'm just gonna sit up here and view this and laugh, girl, and go shaking my head, shaking my
when they
head.
were potty trained.
Girl, I'm just simply gonna do this. No, he did a our photo a AI photo on her. Okay, got you. Mm. This was a good video. Yes, girl, it was. She this is some pretty decent content, right? Right? You know what I'm saying? Girl, wait a minute. Let me drop something real quick because I ain't been dropping my little videos, y'all. I've been showing out. I've been showing out. Hold on, y'all. I'm getting ready to drop this video real quick. Oh my God. Girl. They was out here fighting. Girl, that's how they was looking, girl. Herself and his big booty self looking like this old bull right here, girl. Looking like this old bull, girl. That's what they was doing. They was tussling. They was tussling, y'all. They was tussling. Oh my God, y'all. They was tussling. Oh my God. Oh my God. He was like
You
this,
admit
y'all.
that you have slapped Tina before, but why, Ike?
She would be walking around looking sad, looking sad with a lip drop, and I keep asking her, "And what is the matter with you? What's wrong?" And it's always nothing. And it would go on for a day or two till finally, why the don't you? And then this is where I would slap her or something. Then she would change her mood or attitude.
Ain't funny. This is not funny, y'all, but it's funny. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh my God. Oh, that's not funny. That's not right. I apologize. I apologize. Domestic violence is not funny in no way, shape, or form. It's just funny the way he said it. Now, that's the only thing I'm laughing at. I'm not laughing at the act, but I'm laughing of how he was very casual about it. That's what I'm laughing at. I'm laughing at the casual. I'm laughing at the casual aspect of it. I don't think domestic violence, no woman should be hit, no woman should be beat. Like, listen, no man should be beat or hit. I don't condone violence. I'm just saying this was funny. I'm just saying the way he said it, the way he was so casual, because y'all have to be from, y'all not from St. Louis. Y'all not from St. Louis, okay? So y'all would not understand this is humor. Yeah, I'm sorry. Y'all not from St. Louis. Y'all would not understand. Unfortunately, this is how a lot of the we talk like this from St. Louis. You see how weird and awkward my sense of humor is? And I'm serious. I be really serious, and y'all will laugh at me. Y'all be cracking up in here. And I just be like, well, what y'all laughing at? Because it's like, that's just my personality, right? And I'm just telling y'all that Ike is from St. Louis. Well, East St. Louis, technically. Well, East St. Louis, you know what I'm saying? It's a difference. East St. Louis and St. Louis is different. Trust me when I say it's like miles apart. But at the same time, we have similarities, okay? Okay? Oh, God. Woo! It gets slapped for looking sad. That's wild, exactly.
I don't want to hear it. We're talking about 6 children.
Okay.
You're going to jump into my comments section and tell me that I'm keeping a black woman down. I don't want to hear about it. I am shedding light on these children who are being neglected. I am not going to sit here and lift up an alleged abuser while the victims are being victimized. Not in this lifetime or the next. And I want to say to you, you're focused on the wrong thing. Get yourself together. So outside of those people, I want to hear from the rest of y'all. Do you think Jasmine's claims are credible? Believe influencers should be held accountable for false realities? Have you followed someone online and later realized their life wasn't what it seemed? Drop your thoughts in the comments because I know this is about to be a conversation. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so you don't miss.
Okay, well, thank you so much, dear. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry, but I used your whole entire video. I do apologize, but it was really good and I really appreciate it. You had a lot of great useful information. Y'all listening? But anyway, y'all. Passion, was I supposed to look at something? But I think I need to go to bed because y'all know tonight is my night. Okay. Gotta gotta watch a movie. Gotta watch a movie. Okay, girls. Yeah, we had to wait till the boy go to sleep, and I'm kind of stalling for him to go to sleep. And he ain't gonna go to sleep as long as he hear me down here talking, okay? So anyway, tonight is my night. Hey. Oh. I'm not a high priestess for nothing, y'all. I'm not a high priestess for nothing, okay? And I know many of y'all gonna say, well, what is a high priestess? Oh, we'll talk about that on members only. We'll talk about that on members only, okay? Well, just look up, you can Google it, you know what I'm saying? All I gotta say is, please wear condoms. Please wear condoms. Please get yourself together. Get yourself together. Okay? Get yourself together, child. Okay? All right, Jasmine got one last thing to say for y'all. We ain't no one.